brand, and we're making butter noodles today. This is one of my favorite recipes when I was feeding my kids because I have some picky eaters in the family. And all you need for this recipe is noodles and butter. I have a little Parmesan cheese, that's optional to sprinkle on top, and some chives. Now for the pasta, you want to make a standard pasta recipe, and that usually includes a little salt, a little oil. Anything you got is fine. Let's get started. So with cold water, I'm just going to fill this halfway up. I add a tablespoon of salt to a big pot of water like that. And I'm going to add, just because I have the vegetable oil handy, maybe a tablespoon. And if you want to hurry up the boiling process, put a lid on it because it holds the heat in. I'm making a pound of noodles today. And I had to wait for that pot to get boiling, but it finally did. They say a wash pot doesn't boil. I think that's a truth in life. So I'm going to pour these in. And so the first minute is very critical to stir your pasta. That pasta, reduce the temperature of the water so it won't boil anymore. It will come back. It'll take a minute or two. And I'm going to time this for exactly 11 minutes. That is what I like for my pasta to be perfectly al dente, but on the soft side. If you want a little crunchy, go for 9. It's coming to that boil again, so it's going to get the lid on it, but I'm going to let a little air come up, otherwise it might boil over. And down goes the heat to medium for those 11 minutes. Time's up. Let's drain them. And oh my goodness, there is some heat in this kitchen today. That's hot. Be careful. And a little toss in the air to get all the extra water out of those nooks and crannies so our sauce can stick. We're steaming up the windows today. So now it goes back in the pot. I do this over the sink in case I get one that gets away. So you're going to put your heat on low, and I've used 4 tablespoons of butter for this recipe. I have gone up as much as half a stick of butter for this because I just think you can't get enough butter in life. Okay, who's going to give me a ticket on that? Leave a comment on what you think. What is your very favorite fat on that? Buttery fat noodles have got to be the best. So you stick the butter in it and you just melt it. It'll melt in no time flat with those hot noodles. I gotta say, that just wasn't enough. I needed a whole cube of butter. So in goes some more chunks. You know, if it's not happy sitting on that noodle, it can just drip off. It'll take just 30 seconds for those butter particles to melt through and through. So I'm just gonna chop up some chives. You can use parsley or nothing. It is all for color today and a little bit of that chopped chive taste, which I love. Okay, so put a little chives on it and some Parmesan cheese, although it's not necessary. Let's try a bite. I want a little Parmesan, a little chive on that noodle. Oh my gosh, it's dripping. Winner, winner. That's what I'm having for dinner. Subscribe to my channel and let's keep making great things in the kitchen. Like butter noodles.